you know, he's got a good recovery, but it is gimpable, especially from things like Ram Ram. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I thought we were seeing some stick drift for a second, but not just yet. So out comes Gotham's Min Min going to PS2, the Georgia Classic, basically, at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if I played Joker, I probably would not want to take a Min Min here, but it's PS2. You got to go there. You got to try it at least once.
Yeah, it's the Georgia handshake, but you know, Gotham more than happy right now to retreat to the corner, and I think that's fine when you're starting the match. You do want to give some space so you can find the arm that you want. We already see the Ram Ram coming to effect, and now...
Yeah, it's tricky because Min Min, like, kind of does excel in the corner, but that's also a tough spot for her because she doesn't have incredible options to escape pressure. She has good options, but I don't know if they're good enough to get around Omega.
Well, and that's another thing entirely. It's you do have good options to escape the corner, but a player like Omega who is so willing to go in and punish off of...
Do you really want to put yourself there against him?
Yeah, exactly. Do you, not just him, but a character like Joker who can very, very quickly stuff some of your options. Like we see the Nair coming out to good effect, and closing out with the up air, and the Arsene barely halfway gone.
This is going to be a really strong start for Omega. More damage climbing.
Yeah, and right now,
and Gotham taking a risk that he is going to regret. Omega lost the stock for that, but you know what? We're going to take it.
I mean, you have to end it with a flourish, right? So Omega may lose the stock, but
won the war, lose the battle.
He is just coming through so strong right
relentless pressure.
Yeah, and it feels like, yes, you are going to the corner to try and set up some of these Ram Ram, but
yeah, Omega's not even letting him do that.
Yeah,
not letting him play the game really much at all.
I don't even know if a different arm is going to create a different type of pressure situation. But again, Omega looking to try and just force Gotham off stage, and it just feels like getting out of this corner. Like, yeah, you can dash attack out, you can reclaim center, but Omega.
Oh man, yeah, it's one of the first times that Gotham has kind of been able to play neutral, and Omega hit him. So.
Yeah, and not just that. Now Arsene's back online. Omega will certainly try and find a way to save, but now you have to deal with the back air, or not even just that, just the immediate down throw up air.
Cannot be caught DIing in or caught lacking on DI in that situation.
No, not at all. And I think Omega is a player that is so swift to capitalize on a mistake in DI, where, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if they're... So we're going to Battlefield. I don't know how I necessarily feel about going to Battlefield. I wonder what this brings for Min Min specifically. Yeah,
the only thing I can think of is that she can like kind of up B and use that to navigate around the top platform, but I would expect that this stage is actually a little bit better for Joker in this matchup. But
yeah, I would see.
Maybe he knows something I don't.
I would think there is something coming in that Omega knows in this matchup. Like, it's fine if we go to Battlefield. You can get your resets with the up air or something else, but I think maybe you're looking for some types of confirms off of like down tilt or up smash to try and send it back. But this is such limited quarters to fight Omega on in game 2.
Yeah, this feels like Joker's turf to me.
Yeah, and okay. So I do like it. Like we said, the up smash coming through in full effect, but Omega halfway to the Arsene, and now it's starting to look like a repeat of game 1. You get to the ledge, and Omega is covering with some of these basic Joker options, going for the Nair and back air.
Oh no, that's going to do it.
That's certainly it. And no Arsene to boot.
Correct, yeah, not even necessary. When you keep it the pressure like that on Min Min and kind of exhaust all her options in such a quick way in the corner like that, where Gotham's kind of already putting himself a little bit.
Whoa!
Wow. What navigation.
And the presence of mind from Omega to be able to read the defensive options coming out from Gotham. It's very good, and this looks like a repeat.
Going for it again? Oh no!
But under a minute.
Quick and painful.
Yeah, you could. I hate to say this, but you can fit that game in a Twitch clip for Omega, so that's something
you could, and maybe you will. We'll see.
Omega just running away with that game. So now.
Yeah, that's tough because I mean that really is where Min Min players love to play, in that exact little spot in the corner. Right. But just one mistake like that against a character with such strong edge guarding prowess as Joker, and you can lose your 3 stocks in under a minute.
It also feels like almost Omega had such good pressure on the defensive options coming out from
100%.
Where even if you wanted to find a safe way back to the stage, it didn't matter. Gotham was constantly being read, constantly being taken advantage of for.
Yeah, because when you put yourself in the corner like that, you do limit, to an extent, you limit your options, and Omega was able to kind of, you know, capitalize on that, read those limited options.
Yeah, and I think one of the weirder things that you would have to kind of like take advantage of is it looked like Gotham was playing very conservative in terms of the options they were willing to give Omega, and that's fine. You are in a disadvantaged situation against Omega. You don't want to get snowballed into a place where Omega can run away with the game, but eventually you're going to have to start fighting back. And I know it almost sounds counterintuitive to fight against Joker, but when defense isn't working, there has to be another way out.
Yeah. Sometimes taking no risks is one of the easiest, easiest things to read in that situation.